Hey guys, welcome to a guide on how to locate and destroy all 24 different Watchers in the Leviathan Underbelly. If you're new to exploring the Leviathan or just need a refresher, this is the video for you. This can be done completely solo, by the way, so no need to have an entire fire team to complete this one. Collecting the Watcher Lens material is a quest step that's part of one of the Black Armory quest lines. If you don't know how to acquire this quest, I'll link below the guides in the description so you can get started. But if you're here watching this, I imagine you're probably already on this step. Alright, so what you want to do now is start the Leviathan raid through the Nessus map in the director. Launch the normal activity, and once you've loaded in, you'll want to head to a small room below the main platform that houses 6 different levers. From left to right, the leftmost lever being number 1 and the rightmost lever being number 6, you'll need to enter the code on screen. That is 153246. You have to be pretty quick about it. If you're struggling, you may want to use some agility enhancing exotics like stompies or transversive steps, but I did it without the help of any exotics, so they are not needed at all. This is honestly the trickiest part of the entire thing here, so if you really can't get it down solo, bring along a buddy to speed this part up. Once you've entered the combination correctly and fast enough, you'll see a message pop up on the screen that says the way is open. From here, climb up the ramps until you get one level above the giant orange gravity cannons, and head into the now unlocked dark sewer-like passageway. You'll have to do some parkour here as there isn't a full solid pathway to walk on, and heading to the end of this area you'll see a fan. Activate it by interacting with the console in the little room to the left. Now there are 6 different rooms we'll have to locate, each with 4 Watchers in them. And the nice thing is we can get to all of them in one run. So you've gone up the lift and there's 2 pathways. We're going to take the one that's straight ahead of us and not the one that's right next to us when we go up the lift. Heading straight will bring us to the transfer room. Each room usually has a few entrances with levers you'll need to pull to open them up, and the rooms work like this. You can kill all of the Watchers in one go if you're fast enough, but if you can't kill them all at once, and if you're spotted by the Watchers, they will send in reinforcements to kill you. They're really not that hard, they're only level 300. I mean, they do hurt a little bit, but they shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just clear them out and then go around and kill all of the Watchers. Watch out because the Watchers will explode a few seconds after you kill them. Since I am recording this before I actually got to the quest step myself, you won't see any of those Watcher Lens materials dropping for me. But if you're on this step yourself, every time you kill a Watcher, you should get a new Watcher Lens. One quick note is that I don't know how this works with multiple players, but if you need to reset the room for your friend to get the materials, or if something's not working, you can just have everyone step outside of the room, and once the door closes, it will reset everything. I believe you do actually have to kill all of the Watchers in the room for the doors to close and reset though. After you've cleared these Watchers in the transfer, find the doorway with the golden axes above it, and enter into the conveyor belt corridor to your left. Once you exit, you'll come to another door with a golden axis symbol above it. Just open that door and clear out the next 4 Watchers inside the armory room. Once you've cleared them, all you gotta do is backtrack to the very first lift we took up to get to the underbelly. Going all the way back here allows us to enter the other doorway, which will bring us straight to the engine room. Please refer to the footage if you get lost when backtracking. Now the engine room has 4 more watchers in it and a few incinerators and scions who shouldn't be too much trouble. Take out the 4 watchers scattered around the room, and next we'll make our way through the ventilation system to the pipeline room. So starting from where we entered the engine room, head to the left exit doorway and drop down into the ventilation system. This is the room with the giant fans. This part might be a little tricky. The way this works is you need to run up to the console in front of the spinning blades and press the button to deactivate it. There are little barriers, so you can stand in front of them, but if you get caught out in the open while the fan starts to ramp up, you'll be sent backwards and will most likely die. To make it easier, just start holding the interact button as you approach the console. Once at the end of this area, activate the console to the right of the fan and ride the lift upwards. At the top here, there will be 2 doorways. One has a cup symbol on it and the other has nothing. Follow the pathway with no symbol. We'll save the cup route for later. Heading down the ramp here will bring us to the pipeline room. Again, there are 4 more watchers, except this space is a lot bigger and has 2 levels. Alerting the watchers in this room will spawn a bunch of scions and 2 colossus. After taking them out, locate the 2 watchers that are on the upper level and the 2 watchers that are on the lower level. There is 1 watcher all the way to the left and 1 all the way to the right on the topmost level. And on the bottom level, the 2 watchers can be found in similar positions but very close to the giant vertical pipes. There is also a small fan if you need to get back up to the upper level, which you will need to do to progress. So after clearing those watchers, make your way to the upper level and find the door where you entered. From here, run across the room to find a red pipe. You'll want to take this into a really long, really tight corridor. Following the pathway from here, you can drop down the hole and open this door to the drain area. Just like before, take out the watchers and preferably the phalanxes if you end up meeting the reinforcements. From this room, all we need to do now is backtrack. Head out the same door we came in, this time climb up the hole, head back into the tight corridor, and once you get to the red pipe, you'll have to activate the door to re-enter the pipeline room. After it opens, just walk across the room back to the same place we originally came from and make your way to the area with the door that has the cup symbol above it. Enter this doorway and take a right at the first open pathway. Drop down and we'll be in this awesome purple room that leads up to Callus's throne. You might want to up your brightness for this section like I did since it was very hard to see. So just keep heading the way we were running across the purple room and make your way into the other red pipe ahead. From here, jump up on top of it, look to your right, and you'll have to do some easy parkour across some platforms, which will eventually lead you into the conduit. Once you see the Leviathan zone text pop up on your screen, you'll see the doorway. Just give it a few seconds to load if it's open for you. There's a weird glitch and it won't make stuff load right away, but giving it a second will load the door and spawn the watchers. And finally, just open the door, drop down, and take care of all the enemies and watchers in the conduit room. And that's all 24 watchers in the Leviathan Underbelly completely solo. Feel free to share this video around if you know someone who could use some help navigating the Leviathan. And as always, thank you everyone so much for watching.